you want?
Oh, say, why don't you just wear a hat like everybody else?
Steve, I'm in no mood for this.
Why the sourpuss, my portly pouty pal?
Well, I have to assemble this playhouse for Richie.
Oh, you want some help?
No thanks. I mean, it's just a kid's toy. How hard can it be? Yikes.
No problemo. Just put yourself in the hands of Master Builder Urkel.
Okay, you read the instructions while I add all the pieces.
Okay. Manggil, Jigong. Inon mangun durut sokwati jungkum ha shifyok.
What are you babbling about?
This page is in Korean. They misspelled 3 words.
You can read Korean?
Why, sure, it's a beautiful language. I'll teach you. We'll start with a common Korean phrase. Nomo jets, itsomida. Mont, irosomida.
Well, what's that mean?
I'm falling and I can't get up.
I'll get us some tools. You lay all the pieces. I've fallen and can't get up.
Harriet, maybe I shouldn't have asked Carl to build Richie's playhouse. After all, he's not exactly Mr. Fix-It.
That's not true. Remember last month he installed that extra light socket? It works perfectly.
That's true. And his eyebrows have just about grown back.
Hey, Jolene, I got a chest hair update for you. I'm up to a dozen. By this summer, I should be a rug.
Attention, everybody. I can't find my screwdriver.
I didn't take it.
Me neither.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Dad, I'm in the middle of a very important conversation. Winky Bear can't wait to see his Winky Bear.
Edward, have you seen my Phillips screwdriver?
Yeah, last week I used it to fix my bike.
Well, where is it now?
Dad, I don't know. I'm busy here.
Sorry, Winky Bear, but Binky Bear has to talk to Papa Bear. Bye-bye.
Dad, I can't believe you just did that.
Edward, what did you do with my screwdriver?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Why can't you remember where you put one little screwdriver?
Because that's not important. So give me a break, okay?
Edward, I have told you 1,000 times that when you borrow my tools, you put them back where they belong.
Okay.
Son, you know better than to misplace my tools.
Oh. My dad misplaced one of his tools once. Boy, was he upset. Well, of course, he's a brain surgeon. So it's tough wondering which of your patients has a clamp in his cranium.
Steve, this is a family discussion.
And I'm darn proud to be part of it.
Shoot. Edward, I want to know where my screwdriver is.
Dad, I don't know where it is. Look, I'll buy you a new one.
Edward, I can do that myself.
Great. Thanks, Dad.
Hold it. Edward, you are still missing the point here.
What is the point?
The point is that this screwdriver incident is just another example of your total lack of respect for people and their property.
It is?
Yes, it is. You start off by forgetting screwdrivers. The next thing you know, you're dropping out of school, you can't get a job, and you wind up wearing a cardboard belt and selling your blood for a bowl of soup.
What kind of soup?
What difference does that make?
Well, I don't know. It's your story.
I gotta get going.
Oh, wait, Edward, we are not through here.
But, Dad, I have to get ready for my date.
No, you don't. You're grounded.
What? Over a stupid screwdriver?
Son, it is not the screwdriver. It is your attitude that I don't like.
Well, maybe I don't like your attitude.
Uh-oh.
All right, that's it. Go to your room.
Look, Dad, I'm
Go!
Carl, how about a little transcendental meditation? As the great Maharishi Moskowitz once said...
Scram!
That's not exactly what he said, but it's close enough.
taking Jolene to the concert.
And your life in your hands. Eddie, Dad grounded you. If you leave, he'll kill you.
Laura, it'll be worth it to see Jolene in her new miniskirt.
Well, congratulations, Eddie.
For what?
You'll be making the license plate for your first car.
Laura, thanks for your concern. But as they say in France, sayonara. Dad! Hi!
Hi.
Hey, you found that screwdriver.
Yeah, well, actually, Urkel found it. He used his metal detector and combed our backyard. He found the screwdriver, 38 cents, and a mood ring.
Great.
So where were you?
I was in the garage looking for the screwdriver.
Really? So is this your, screwdriver hunting outfit?
Well, I...
Lipstick on the collar? Edward, were you necking with the weed whacker again?
Okay, Dad, I went to the concert with Jolene.
You really like that girl, don't you? Huh?
I sure do.
Yeah. I hope she was worth dying for.
Look, Dad.
No, you look. Edward, I went up to your room to apologize, thinking maybe I was too rough on you. But judging from your behavior, I haven't been rough enough.
Dad, you just don't understand. This date was really important to me tonight.
Well, I hope you enjoyed yourself, son, because you're not going to have another one for a very long time. You're grounded for 1 month.
What? No way.
Make that 2 months.
What's going on in here?
Mom, Dad's acting like a maniac again.
Make that 3 months.
How?
Edward, let me tell you something. As long as you live under my roof, you will live by my rules.
Then maybe I should just find another roof.
Eddie!
So you're moving out?
Well, yeah.
Well, fine.
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 Is everything okay?
Fine.
Carl,
Harry, I don't want to hear it.
where you going to? This thing has gotten way out of hand. We can't let Eddie move out.
Where's Eddie going?
Nowhere. Go back to bed.
Can I have his room?
Go!
Oh, guys, I feel terrible. This is all my fault. I should never have asked you to put together Richie's Playhouse. I'm his mother. It's my responsibility.
Rachel.
True, I'm no good at that sort of thing, but that's no excuse. We learn by doing.
Rachel.
But I didn't do, and now look what I've done. You're mad at Eddie. Eddie's mad at you. I'm mad at me. I tell you, this is a madhouse.
This whole family has gone off the deep end.
Carl, we can't let our son move out.
Harriet, I will not tolerate outright disobedience. Now, I don't ask for much, but there's one thing I do demand, and that's respect.
You know Eddie respects you.
Harriet, the boy deliberately antagonizes me. He knows everything that gets my goat.
Carl, be fair. Your goat's gotten older and it's easier to get.
Oh, sure, take his side.
There are no sides here. We're a family. Please go up and talk to Eddie and settle this.
Harriet, he is the one who disobeyed. He is the one who wants to leave, so he is the one who has to come to me.
Carl.
Harriet, I have spoken.
Whatever you say, King Carl. But if Prince Edward leaves this kingdom, you will be sleeping on the royal couch. Go back upstairs.
Mom, I'm leaving, and don't try and talk me out of it.
Oh. Well, where are you going?
Someplace where they don't have any screwdrivers.
Ed, well, you know this fight's not about screwdrivers. It's because you disobeyed your father.
Well, they didn't have to ground me. That was excessive punishment. Police brutality.
I don't want you to leave.
Don't worry, Mom, I'll be fine.
So where will you sleep?
I don't know.
What do you do for money?
I don't know.
Then how will you buy food?
I don't know.
Well, at least you have a plan.
Well, Mom, anything is better than staying here.
Edward, your father's not that bad.
Oh, really? Why don't you try living with him? Dad drives me crazy.
Did you ever stop to think that maybe you drive him crazy?
Sure. Take his side.
Eddie, you know your father loves you.
Well, Mom, he sure doesn't act like it. No matter what I do, it's never good enough. He's always on my back. I don't even think he likes me.
Wait here. I'll be right back.
What are you doing?
Come on. Carl, sit down. Edward, you too.
Mom!
Harriet, I'm not going to stand there.
You know, the reason you two don't get along is because you're so much alike.
No way!
Look at this. The two most important men in my life acting like big babies.
Well, he started it.
Nuh-uh.
Did too.
Didn't.
Did.
No, listen up, you two. Now, I want to tell you a story.
Mom,
Harriet.
Now, this is a true story. It happened 16 years ago, on January 28th, 1974.
My birthday?
Well, it wasn't supposed to be. But you were as impatient then as you are now. We had just moved into this house, and we hadn't finished unpacking. It was 1:30 in the morning, in the middle of a terrible snowstorm. You're forgetting two things. Your wife and your pants.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry, honey. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm just swell. Come on, let's go cut some lumber. It's a wonder you ever made a baby in the first place. Things went from bad to worse. We were completely snowed in. The phones were dead, and we had no way to get to the hospital. So we did what anyone would do. We panicked. Carl, relax.
Relax. Yeah, relax.
Now you're a cop.
I'm a cop.
You're trained to handle these kinds of
I'm
things.
trained. I took a class once. The baby was plastic. I put him on the radiator and he melted. Tell me what to do.
Go boil some water.
Good idea. I could use some coffee. Oh, tea. Go. Sweetheart, I'll drink anything you want.
Carl, the baby's coming.
Oh.
Hand me a pillow.
Pillow.
Hand me a pillow.
Pillow. I can't find a pillow. Harriet, you're falling off this house. Get it together, babe. All right. What else do you want me to do for you?
Let's breathe.
Huh?
Let's breathe.
Breathe. You breathe. Okay. You breathe. Okay. I love you, honey.
I love you too. But you're never touching me again. Finally, the phone started working again, and we called our doctor. He skied right over, just in time to be too late.
Carl, you did a great job.
Thanks, Doc.
Your wife and your son are doing just fine.
Thanks. Okay. Hello, Mom.
Hello, Dad. Would you like to hold your son?
Hello, Edward. I'm your dad.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah. Looks just like you.
I think it looks more like you.
Yeah, he does. Edward, my son. What a wonderful word. You're gonna real nervous right now. I've never been a father before. Then again, you've never been a son before. I tell you what, we'll learn together. I just want to tell you, I love you with all of my heart. And I'll never forget how proud I am right now, son.
Did you really say those things?
Well, something like that.
Dad, I'm sorry I disobeyed you. I shouldn't have snuck out.
Well, I might have overreacted a little.
I can promise you one thing. I'll never lose another screwdriver.
You know, I remember once I used my father's hammer to mix a can of paint. At the time, he didn't think that hammers should be purple. Man, he grounded me for 1 whole week. Man, I thought he was the world's biggest jerk. Now look at me. I'm him.
Well, Dad, if it makes you feel any better, one day I'll probably have a kid who'll drive me crazy, too.
I sure hope so.
Dad, I'd like to stay.
I would like that too, son.
Richie, you are gonna be the hit of the winter pageant. You know, you gotta be the cutest thing in webbed feet.
He made me the penguin because I had the best water.
Doesn't surprise me. You get that from your mother.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Judy Winslow gets an A in spelling.
Way to go, Judy. That's what happens when you study.
And get grounded.
Mom, look at my test.
Just a second, honey. What do you think?
Get a plastic surgeon. We need an emergency beak job.
I got extra credit for spelling platypus right.
No, hold on a second, honey. See here. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're so cute.
Now, what were you saying, Judy?
Oh, Richie, I told you to go before you put the costume on. Come on.
I knew I should have built a zipper in that thing. There they are, the Snowbusters.
Hey, it's a snap when you got the team of Winslow and Winslow.
Dad, why don't we just jump into the 20th century and buy a snowblower?
Now, why do I need a snowblower when I got you?
Nice try, Eddie.
Well, I'm out of here.
Whoa, not so fast. How's about me and you hitting the old bowling alley? It's burrito night.
No can do, Dad. I'm hanging out with the guys tonight.
Oh, sounds good. Oh, count me in. What's the skinny, Minnie?
No, Dad. See, you can't go. My friends will make fun of me. They'll call me a dweeb.
No, they won't. I'm a cop. I carry a gun.
Dad.
All right. Go ahead. Have a good time.
Thanks. See you later. Whew. That was a close one. See you, Dad.
You know, Harry, every time I want to do something with Eddie, he says he's too busy.
Oh, there's a reason for that.
Oh? What is it?
You're old.
You didn't say I was old last night.
You went to sleep before I could say anything. Carl, if you want to spend more time with Eddie, then plan ahead. Schedule a father and son outing.
I know what I should do. If I want to spend more time with Eddie, I should plan ahead. I'll schedule a father and son outing. Isn't that a great idea?
Oh, Laura,
Yeah, Mom?
I'm missing 4 pair of Eddie socks. Do you happen to have any idea where they are?
Search me?
No need. What are you up to?
Hopefully about a 38D.
Honey, just let nature take its course. You'll blossom any day now.
Yeah, well, in the meantime, I'll just work on my balance.
Harriet, we've got to talk. Kleenex?
Socks.
Your mother once tried bean bags. Harriet, I just caught Judy ripping the beak off Richie's penguin costume. I just don't know what's gotten into that child.
Has her head been spinning around?
Judy's probably jealous.
Of what?
Well, she's not the baby of the house anymore. But I wouldn't worry too much. Same thing happened to me. And look how great I turned out.
You were actually jealous about Rachel?
I'll have you know I was a stunning baby. People came from miles around just to coochie-coo me. They still do.
Oh, give it a rest.
Oh, come on, Harriet. Now, you know when I was born, Mama wept for joy. When you were born, she just wept.
Keep it up and I'll bury your Barbie doll again.
Okay, but what are we going to do about these feuding cousins?
Well, let's just let Judy and Richie work it out for themselves, like we did.
Hi, gang. Laura.
Hey, Steve, what's up?
My blood pressure. A few minutes ago, I saw Laura and I fainted.
Why?
Why? Well, good Lord, man, she's an overnight success story. Why, she is, woman, hear me roar.
Hey, what's the haps, chaps?
Hey, Dad, what's all that?
The finest fishing equipment you can buy for 70% off. Remember when you wanted to go fishing last summer? Well, this Saturday, it's you and me, son.
Newsflash, Dad. It's January.
I know. We're going ice fishing.
Ooh, ice fishing. The sport of kings.
Yeah, look at all this great stuff I bought. Rods, reels, hey, and even these comfy little chairs. Those fish will be swimming in tartar sauce before you know it.
Dad, I really don't think that I'm an ice fishing kind of guy.
Oh, you'll love it. Jack Barnes out at the precinct and his son Danny go all the time. You know, Danny wasn't into it at first either, but now he's hooked.
Hooked? Fishing? Bodacious pun, big guy. Well, if we're gonna go ice fishing, I have to stock up on some lip balm.
Steve, I want you to listen to me very carefully. This trip is just for Edward and me. Alone. By ourselves. Alone. Just the two of us.
Alone? Are you trying to say you don't want me to go? Boy, you really had me going there, Carl. You crazy kid, are you?
Steve, I'm not joking.
Your face! You look so serious. You kill me.
Anyway, Jack said the perfect spot for fishing is Lake Wanamuk. He said the rainbow trout are really biting.
Dad, I think I'm gonna pass. I hope you understand.
Oh, I do, son, I do. But hey, I spent $150 for this stuff. You're going.
Dad, we have been walking for over half an hour. When are we gonna stop?
I am looking for the perfect spot. And here it is. Well, Eddie, here she is. Lake Guanamuck in all her glory. Isn't she beautiful?
She's frigid.
Listen, Edward. What do you hear?
Nothing.
Exactly. No car horns, no factory whistles, no sirens. Out here, we are totally isolated from every loud, obnoxious sound.
Hi, guys. It's about time you slowpoke showed up.
Steve, how did you get here?
Well, my mom says it was a stork, but I've seen the contract from the in vitro fertilization clinic.
Steve, I meant, how did you get up here?
Oh, well, let's see. I took the 1210 bus to Lake Bluff. I had a primo pecan roll. I missed the 245 bus. And then I hitched a ride with an armless teamster named Mabel.
No arms? How'd you shift?
You know, I saw it and I still can't figure it out. Here we are, the three amigos. Carlos, Eduardo, and Stevos. I'm having a mucho grande time, guys.
I'm freezing.
Not moi. Why, I bought a pair of electric long johns. I'm toasty warm in these UL-approved babies. If the temperature dips, I just hit the old switcheroony, and in no time flat, I'm a human bun warmer.
Steve, are you okay? Are you through?
Almost. Oh, boy. So, what kind of bait you fellas using?
Worms.
I'm using cheese. You fellas want to try some?
No, thanks.
You'll catch one fish.
Steve, you use the bait that you want, and we'll use the bait that we want.
Yeah.
And we'll just see who catches the first fish.
And then what?
Ladies, presenting direct from the Arctic, the star of the winter pageant, Richie, the Penguin Crawford.
How's my waddle, Mom?
Oh, honey, it was wonderful. You just need a little more tail action. Now watch Mommy and walk this way, okay? First you waddle, then wiggle. Waddle, wiggle. Waddle, wiggle.
Isn't he cute? No. Judy, do you have a problem with Richie?
Yes, he was born.
Why, that little bum. Let's lock him up and throw away the key.
Laura, everybody makes a big fuss over Richie, and I get ignored. That's not fair.
You know what? I remember that feeling.
You do?
Yeah, when you were born. You got all the attention I used to get, and I was willing to do anything to you to get it back.
So what'd you do?
Oh, good, you don't remember.
Come on, tell me.
Well, I got all my toys and I dumped them in your crib.
So I'd have stuff to play with?
No, I was trying to bury you. Yeah, but then I realized there's some advantages to not being the baby. You get to stay up later, you get to choose your own clothes, and you know what the best part is?
What?
You have a little kid around who really looks up to you.
Yeah, I never thought about that.
Now you go apologize to Richie.
Okay.
Fishing on Lake Wanamac, doo-dah, doo-dah. Seems I'm having all the luck, all the doo-dah do. Having all the luck,
Steve.
having all the luck.
Steve! You know, the only thing worse than not catching any fish is hearing you sing about it.
Dad, when are we leaving?
What are you talking about? We're having big fun here.
Oh, really? Why wasn't I told?
Are you implying that you're not having a good time?
Dad, I'm not implying. I'm telling it straight out. I hate this.
Why?
Well, for one thing, I can't feel my toes.
Uh-oh. Mr. Frostbite. Oh, when he shows up, it's amputation time.
Oh, great. Now I'm going to lose my toes.
Well, the good news is my dad will do the operation for you. The bad news is he'll charge you an arm and a leg.
Edward, you are not going to lose your toes. But take some advice from an old beat cop. Think warm.
No offense, Dad, but what I'd really like is to go home.
Okay, this trip is over.
Edo, I love you from the bottom of my heart, but you are one big wuss.
That's it.
Hey! Cut it out, you two! Cut it out! Don't move! Up! Maybe we better move. Don't move! You move.
What?
Steve, the ice is weak here. The lightest person should go first. Once you're safe, then Eddie can go.
Well, okay.
Okay. All right, Edward. You're next. Okay. All right.
Easy, girl. You're doing great. Easy.
Jeez, quick! We have to make a human chain! I'll go first!
No, I'm the lightest. Let me.
Okay, Steve, hold on to the rope and slide out to him! Stand back, guys! Stand back! Hurry! Oh, Steve! Hurry up!
I got it.
Now tell me if this water is too hot.
Ooh, there's no such thing as too hot. Scald me, baby.
Oh, Carl. Wait a minute.
Hurry, Harriet. Oh, Harriet. Hurry, Harriet.
Does this help?
Oh, a little. I just can't seem to get warm.
How about this?
Open the window. It's hot in here.
Here you go, Dad. Brought you some hot cocoa. Just the way you like it. 19 marshmallows.
Thanks, son.
Mom, can I have a minute alone with Dad?
Sure. In case you get another chill, these lips won't be too far away.
So what's on your mind, son?
Dad, I just don't get it. Why'd you drag me out to that lake today? I mean, what's with the father and son kick? Are you having a midlife crisis?
No. I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to make up for lost time.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, when you were little, you used to always ask me to do things with you. But a lot of the times I was too busy trying to scratch out a living. Well, now you're older. I have the time. But now, you're the one who's busy.
Well, from now on, Dad, anytime you want to spend time together, just say the word.
Really? Wow. That would be great, son. Why the sudden change of heart?
Well, Dad, I almost lost you today. It really scared me.
Well, you know, scared me too.
Look, Dad, I want us to do lots of things together, but let's never go ice fishing again. Deal?
Deal.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, son.
2 weeks. My parents decided to go alone this year to renew their vows.
A second honeymoon?
No, they're renewing their vows not to have any more children. But lucky me, I get to spend Christmas with my Uncle Cecil.
I thought your Uncle Cecil was busted for operating an unlicensed hot tub club.
Oh, he beat that rap. He had a Polaroid of the judge tickling the bailiff with the rubber ducky.
So you're gonna be around all Christmas vacation?
Yep. Wow. By sheer coincidence, we just happened to be standing under some mistletoe. Let us honor tradition with a kiss.
Richie wants a Freddy Teddy for Christmas.
A what?
A Freddy Teddy. It's a battery-operated bear that moves his mouth and blinks his eyes and tells stories.
Sounds like the guy I went out with last week, except his batteries went dead.
Anyway, it's the only toy little Richie wants for Christmas. He has written Santa Claus 6 times, in case the first 5 letters got lost in the mail.
So what is it? You need some money, Rachel? Is fuddy-duddy expensive?
Freddy Teddy. No, it's not that. It's just that I've been to every toy store in town and they're all sold out.
Oh.
You know, the toy companies do that on purpose. See, they deliberately create a shortage which increases demand, which shoots up their profits.
Rachel.
You know, they don't give a hoot about the customer. It's just money, money, money. I tell you, it just burns my boots.
Rachel.
You know what? I'm gonna call my congressman. No, I'm gonna call the senator. Now forget that. I'm calling the president.
And I'll call Al Mushman.
Oh. Who?
Al Mushman, our equipment supply officer. He can find anything. If there's a Funky Frankie within 500 square miles.
Freddy Teddy.
Whatever. Mushman will know where it is.
Carl.
Huh?
Is Al Mushman cute?
He's all right.
Is he single?
Yeah.
And he can find anything?
Right, Mama.
Oh, tell him he can find me here tonight at 8 o'clock.
Oh, Mom, look, I found the ornament Grandma Baker gave me.
Oh, it's so pretty. You know, it's almost as old as I am.
Well, let's see. That means it's...
Yep. Almost 21 years old.
Gosh, you guys are the perfect family. Look how you decked these halls.
Thank you, Steve.
Why, you put the fairy in Christmas, the Noah in Noel, the in spirit.
Oh, Judy, we gotta make one more trip to the attic. We forgot the tree skirt.
Okay. Mom, in case I haven't mentioned it, I like a CD player for Christmas.
Judy, give it a rest.
Ooh. Guess what? I'm asking Santa
care for our Freddy Teddy.
Really? Have you been a good boy this year?
I had a pretty good August.
Well, that's a key month. I'm sure we'll bring you what you want.
Thanks, Uncle Steve.
Uncle Steve. I just love children. They're still young enough to respect me.
Steve, you shouldn't have told Richie that Santa was gonna bring him a Freddy Teddy.
Well, why in heaven's name not?
Because our Rachel's having trouble finding him one.
Well, why is she even trying? That's Santa's job.
You're kidding, right?
About what?
Steve, wait a minute. Are you saying you still believe in Santa Claus?
Of course.
But Steve, hasn't anyone ever told you that he's not real?
Well, I've heard rumors, but I try to ignore vicious gossip. You know, there's even an ugly rumor floating around that I'm a nerd.
Steve, there is no Santa Claus.
Shh. He might hear you.
Steve, he's right.
You too, Laura? You swallowed this bilge water?
Steve, think about it. How is it possible for one guy to deliver toys to every kid in the entire world in just one night?
Well, it's a miracle, Laura. You don't analyze miracles, you just believe in them.
Oh, please.
Well, how can I show you guys that there really is a Santa? Oh. Well, I know. I'll write down what I want for Christmas. Yeah. And then I'll seal it in an envelope and mail it to you by registered mail. And on Christmas morning, we'll open it and see if Santa gave me what I asked for.
Good idea. In fact, why don't you run home right now and get started on that note?
I'm lickety-splitting. Did I do that?
Steve, you broke my favorite ornament.
Oh, gee, Laura, I'll buy you another one.
You can. It's an antique. It's as old as my mother.
Gee, I'm sorry.
You're always sorry. Look, I don't want you over here on Christmas morning. In fact, I don't want you over here ever again.
And that will be my Christmas present to you. Merry Christmas, Laura.
Teddy. Well, in that case, the price just went up to $90. Ma'am, I'm gonna have to call this in.
How long have you been waiting, sir?
Almost 3.5 hours, and I drove 50 miles to get here.
Oh, my goodness. What we go through for our children and grandchildren.
Tell me about it.
It's worth it, though, to see their little faces light up with joy on Christmas morning.
Right.
After all, we love our kids, and love is what Christmas is all about.
Yeah. Finally. One Freddy Teddy, please.
I'm sorry, folks, but this is the last Freddy Teddy.
But that's not fair!
Ma'am, look, I'm sorry, but we're all sold out.
This bohunk butted in line.
I did not.
Oh, yes, he did. Now that's my Freddy
Now,
Teddy.
wait just a minute here.
Oh, didn't he butt in line?
Yep, and so did you.
Oh,
That's my Freddy Teddy.
Wait a minute, hold on a second. Don't do that. Listen to scratch. I need backup.
Hi, Mom.
Hello, Laura. Finish your shopping?
Yeah, the mall was mobbed, and the stores only had stuff left that nobody wants.
Where did you get Judy's compact disc? Willard Scott sings his favorite camp songs?
Well, that's all they had.
Ooh, look, Brian Gubble sings back up. Oh, what's the matter, honey?
Well, I guess I'm feeling a little guilty.
About what?
The way I treated Steve. When he broke my ornament, I just freaked.
Oh, honey, it was an accident. Steve can't seem to help being clumsy.
I know. When he was a baby, I bet his first words were, "Did I do that?"
So you want to apologize?
No. But I guess I should, huh? On the way home, I heard him singing in his basement. Either that or somebody's torturing a cat.
Have myself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide bright. From now on, my troubles will be out of sight. Well, my tree is up. What do I do now? I know. I'll count my Christmas cards again. 1. Now read it. Warmest holiday greetings from all your friends at the Allergy Institute. Oh, Christmas dinner is ready. Who is it?
Laura.
Oh, wow. Just a minute.
Hello, Steve.
Oh, Laura, my Christmas cookie. Why, you look prettier than a partridge in a pear tree.
What are you doing down here? Aren't you supposed to be over at your Uncle Cecil's?
Oh, well, he got arrested.
Oh, what happened?
Well, he drank a little too much eggnog, put on his stocking cap, and went out caroling.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Well, all he had on was his stocking cap.
So you're spending Christmas all alone?
Yep. Yep.
Are you okay?
Why, sure. I've got my Christmas tree, a Christmas card, and, hey, a Christmas dinner.
Look, Steve, I can't believe I'm saying this, but would you like to spend Christmas Eve at our house?
With you?
Yes.
And your family?
Yes.
Oh, you mean actually inside your house?
Yes.
Oh.
Maybe you can even stay overnight.
Steve,
sit down.
Laura?
Yeah?
I'm falling and I can't get up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wake up! Wake up! Santa came! Everybody wake up! It's Christmas! Dashing through the snow in a one-armed open sleigh. On the field we go, laughing all the way. Da-da-da-da. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! It's Christmas! Did Santa come? He sure did. Look!
Wow, we really cleaned up.
Yeah. Carl, when Samuel took you so long?
What time is it?
5:30 a.m.
Good night.
Oh yeah.
Give me copies on Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
And Carl, thank you for my trumpet.
Well, hey.
Look out! I'm musically armed and dangerous.
Oh, check out my new boombox.
Hey, please tell me we got him headphones too. Thank God.
Hey guys, look at me. I'm styling. Here, Steve. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Laura. Oh, and this is for you. Wow, a wallet! Oh, and genuine canvas! Oh, thank you, sweetums. I'll put your picture in it and tape it to my heart.
That's not necessary, Steve.
Oh, yes, it is. That's where I always keep my wallet. You learn a few tricks when you've been shaking down for milk money as often as I have.
What's this? Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Your very own Steve Urkel doll. I made it myself. Now you'll always have me with you. Well, go ahead, pull the string. Did I do that?
Steve, you shouldn't have, and I can't emphasize that enough.
I'm falling and I can't get up.
Richie, sweetheart, what do you think of the bike Santa Claus brought you? Isn't it hot?
Yeah, it's great, but what I really like is my Freddy Teddy.
What Freddy Teddy?
This Freddy Teddy.
Carl?
Don't look at me. I didn't get it.
Me neither.
Steve, did you get it?
Not me.
Oh, come on, then where did it come from?
Santa brought it, right, Uncle Steve?
Well, none of us brought it, so it had to be Santa.
But that's impossible.
My goodness. Still the doubting Edo. You want more proof that there's a Santa? Why don't you open that letter I sent you by registered mail?
Yeah, let's see if Steve got what he wanted from Santa.
Here it is.
Dearest Laura and Doubting Edo, to prove the existence of Santa Claus, I've decided to ask him for the most impossible present I can think of. To spend Christmas with my favorite people in the world, the Winslows.
Thanks, Santa.
Oh, I love this song.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your hearts be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Through the years, we all will be together. If the fates allow, hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, there's Todd Helms, that new transfer student. Isn't he gorgeous?
Steve's a mite tall. Probably a pituitary problem.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Todd Helms.
Oh, me too. I'm Laura Winslow.
I'm here to apply for the waiter job.
It's Phil.
Oh, no, it isn't. Applications are over there. Phil went out there to talk to my Aunt Rachel.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Laura. Laura. Gee willikers, her hormones are stampeding.
Mr. Sniplisky? Right this way. How are you? Have a seat. Now, have you ever worked in a restaurant before?
You have a lovely hat.
Thank you. I do try to look my best. It just gives a place a sense of style. Now, can you work weekends?
You have a lovely hat.
Mr. Sniplisky, what is your name?
You have a lovely hat.
I'm sorry, sir, but I need a waiter who can talk to my customers. Sir, I do hope you understand. Good luck in America.
You have a lovely hat.
Thank you. Bye now. Bye-bye. Watch that corner. Bye-bye. Attention, please. If you want this job, you have to speak English.
Yo, I talk good English.
Okay. Your name is...
Look, I'll need weekends off, a month's paid vacation, and free food for me and my friends.
Next.
Giraffe.
Steve, Todd happens to be a great basketball player. He led his old school to the state championship.
Well, I was just re-elected equipment manager of the golf team. Anybody needs a putter, they come to me.
Welcome aboard. Well, we have our new waiter.
Yes!
I mean, congratulations.
Thanks.
Wow. I have a rival for Laura. A tall rival. Well, then I'll just buy me some stilts and a winter bash.
What's a three-letter word for pleasure?
Men.
What about fun?
They can be.
You will not believe what happened to me today. After lunch, I went for a jog in the park.
Come on, Carl. You jog?
Well, actually, I was chasing the ice cream truck. But as I jumped the hedge, I saw something shiny. Feast your eyes on this.
Ooh, Carl. Are those diamonds real?
Extremely.
Ooh, they must be worth thousands.
15,450. I had it appraised.
Ooh, wait.
It was just lying there, not a soul around.
So is it ours?
Are you nuts? We can't keep this.
You're right, Carl. I know we can't keep it.
Yeah, we'll sell it. Honey, with 15 grand, we could take that dream vacation we always talked about.
Our Caribbean cruise.
You got it, babe. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise?
Forget about the cruise. Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Now, Mother, there'll be plenty left over. I'll buy you a prettier bracelet, less ostentatious.
You mean cheaper?
Now, Mama, let's not count our diamonds before they're hot. I have to turn this in to the precinct, but if nobody claims it within 30 days, it's ours.
Good. Uh-oh. Here's an inscription. To my precious Poopsie.
Well, that doesn't help. This city is packed with poopsies.
Right. Let's go look at those cruise brochures.
You still have them?
Sure. I've been filing them away under F for fat chance.
23, 24, 25.
2.
I feel great.
Not me. I've lost Laura.
Well, Steve, look on the bright side. You never had her.
Thanks, but there's a new wrinkle.
Well, what is it?
Well, you know Todd Helms.
Sure, great ball player. Real nice guy. Babes love him.
A simple I know the dude would have sufficed.
Well, what about him?
Well, he's flunking geometry, which means he'll get bounced off the basketball team, which means his pop will ground him, which means no dates with Laura, which is good for me, except Todd asked me to tutor him. Now, what do you think of them apples?
What was that first thing again?
Think, man. Todd's my rival. The only obstacle between me and my lady love.
Steve, the only obstacle between you and Laura is you.
Boy, I hold Todd's fate in the palm of my hand. Should I teach him to fly high or squash him like an insect?
Mom, what's the capital of Belgium?
I'll give you a hint. Which vegetable do you hate the most?
The capital of Belgium is broccoli.
Brussels, Judy. As in Brussels sprouts.
I'll let that all sink in while I go play Nintendo.
Hello, babe.
Hi, honey.
Any calls today about the bracelet?
Not a one. Although I am sort of surprised. I mean, what with that big ad you put in the paper? Carl, you did put in the ad.
Oh, sure. Full page.
You popped for a full-page ad in the Chicago Chronicle?
Well, not exactly.
What exactly?
It's in the Amish Almanac. Harriet, I'm sorry, but I really feel that we fulfilled our obligation here. I mean, we turned the bracelet in. Now it's up to Poopsie to claim it.
Carl, think about it. Right now, poor Poopsie is probably crying her eyes out.
Harriet, believe me, Poopsie is not poor.
Well, even so, we have to try to find the owner. Then if nobody claims it, you'll have a clear conscience.
Not like I did anything wrong. My conscience is clear.
Is it really, Carl?
Who are you?
I'm your conscience, and I'm not feeling very clear.
What do you mean?
You haven't really tried to find the owner of that bracelet, have you, Carl?
Well,
Hey, Carl! Don't listen to that wimp! It's finders keepers, losers weepers.
He's got a point.
Yeah, and it's on his tail. Besides, you're a police officer. It's your duty to help people.
He's got a point.
Yeah, on his head. Carl, cheaters never prosper. Sure they do. Look, wake up and smell the sulfur. I mean, you've worked hard and been honest all your life, and what's it got you? A second mortgage and a $10 a day donut habit.
Now, just wait a minute, bub.
Hey, that's Beelzebub to you, bro. Carl, ignore him. He's naughty. Hey, butt out. Are you willing to trade your self-respect for a Caribbean cruise?
Well...
Dale! Dale! Daylight come and me want to go home.
Oh, okay, that's enough. I'm gonna try my best to return the bracelet.
Way to go, Carl.
for a second about Todd?
Gee, Todd this, Todd that. I'm getting tired of hearing about your hot toddy.
Look, Steve, I know it's a lot to ask, but I really appreciate it if you tutor Todd.
Well, Laura, do you realize what you're asking? I'm jealous of Todd and you want me to help him. Why, you might as well drop a boulder on my foot, shove bamboo shoots under my fingernails, scoop my eyeballs out with a melon baller.
So will you do it?
Well, I'll think about it. Oh. Gee, this is a toughie. What in the devil am I gonna do? You called. Who are you? I'm your dark side, your underbelly, your worst impulse. In short, I'm your id, kid. Well, what do you want? Why, to help you out, buddy boy. You've been overlooking the perfect solution to your problem. Oh? Well, tell me more. Promise to tutor Todd, then give him all the wrong answers, yeah. He'll be out of the picture, and then you'll get a luscious Laura. Whoa, bad Urkel. Is that the way you want to win Laura? Through treachery and deceit? Well, I'm thinking. If Laura finds out that you gave Todd all the wrong answers, why, she'll lose all respect for you. Oh, sure, like she respects him now.
Listen, Steve. Look, I hate to keep bugging you, but I'm really desperate. I'm gonna fail math, and you're my only hope. Please tutor me.
Okay, go get your books.
You're the best.
Well, you're gonna give him all the wrong answers, aren't you? Now, I'm gonna give him the right ones.
All ashore, who's going ashore? Get out your shuffleboard sticks, ladies. We are shipping out.
Has it been a month already?
Yes, and it's all ours, free and clear. Just think about it, babe. You, me, moonlit deck.
Starry skies, waves rushing by.
Caribbean, here we come.
May I help you?
I hope so. Are you the nice people who found my diamonds?
No.
Mother Winslow. Mother Winslow. Hello.
The police gave me this address. Do I have the wrong house?
No, you don't. Please come in.
Oh, thank you, my dear. I'm Eunice Peavy.
I'm Harriet Winslow. This is my husband, Carl, and my mother-in-law, Estelle.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Please, have a seat.
Thank you very much. Over here?
To the couch.
Thank you. I would have been here sooner, but I was on a Caribbean cruise. Please, may I have my jewelry?
Well, excuse me, but perhaps you'd like to describe it first.
Of course. It's pavé diamonds set in 18-karat gold.
Well, you're right so far. Can you tell us what the inscription says?
Certainly. To my precious Poopsie.
This city is packed with poopsies.
Carl, give it up. It's hers.
Here you go, ma'am.
Oh, I'm I'm so happy. Oh, it's so refreshing to discover there's still good, honest people in this world. How can I ever thank you?
No, it's not necessary.
No, really not necessary. Nothing at all. Thank you.
Perhaps a cash reward.
Oh, money.
Here's $20.
$20.
Don't argue. I insist. Oh, well, ta-ta, and thank you ever so much. I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am. Ever since we lost this, Poopsie hasn't eaten a bite.
Excuse me. I'm a little confused here. Aren't you Poopsie?
Oh, my, no. Poopsie's my kitty cat.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Urkel. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Urkel. Is Steve there? Oh, no, don't bother him if he's making pizza. He can just... Hello?
Hi, Laura. I would have been here sooner, but you caught me in mid-twirl.
Steve, you didn't have to rush over. I just wanted to tell you that Ty got a B in geometry, thanks to your tutoring.
Oh, well, gee, that's swell. I just hope you crazy kids will be very happy together. Now, if you excuse me, I'll just head back to Urkel Hut and throw myself on the cheese grater.
Steve, you don't have to. Todd and I broke up.
Aw, well, that's a crying shame. What happened?
Well, all he ever talks about is basketball. I mean, he's obsessed. The only song he knows is Sweet Georgia Brown.
Uh-huh. So you realize a strong mind is more important than a tall body. Well, which leaves the door wide open for yours truly being 98% brain and 2% brawn.
Steve.
Oh, Laura, my love, we're gonna be so happy together. Wanna go pick out our china pattern?
Look, it's true I want a guy with something upstairs, but I also want a well-built staircase.
Oh, well, no problemo. I'll just begin a rigorous training schedule. Why, a few sessions on the Muscle Master, and you'll be drooling over my deltoids. Laura.
What, Steve?
I hurt myself. Can you carry me home? In most cases, an antifungal cream will stop the athlete's foot from recurring. Unless, of course, a secondary yeast infection develops. The end. Read me another one, Uncle Steve. Oh, I too, as a tyke, love Dr. Fink's Guide to Fungus. Good lad.
Hi, guys.
Oh, howdy doody.
So you guys are hanging out together?
Yeah, we're best buds. Right, Rooney. Well, gotta dash. I'm speaking at a protest meeting. Save the roaches.
Ugh, why do you want to say roaches? They're disgusting.
Judy, roaches are just misunderstood. In fact, roaches are highly resourceful. They can appear anywhere. Ooh. Gotcha. Well, my little daffodil, how do you like your gift?
Steve. Why did you give me this?
Because I love you. I love you. I love you.
Is Dad home?
No.
Is Mom home?
No.
Okay, good. I have a few more hours to live.
Well, what's wrong, Edo?
I dented the car.
Oh, heaven sakes alive, man. A few months ago, you rammed the car through the living room. And now this. How in Samuel did you ever get your license?
Beats me.
Well, how much damage did you do?
I got an estimate. $800. How am I gonna get my hands on that kind of cash?
Why don't you just fess up?
Why don't you just get real?
Fine, Eddie. Do what you always do. Fall into a hole and dig it deeper. But don't be surprised when it turns out to be your grave. Here, put this on your headstone.
Steve! By any chance, would you happen to have some spare cash?
Well, gee, Edo, if you'd only screwed up yesterday. This morning, I spent all my money on a high-powered microscope. I'm dying to see what I sneeze.
Well, can't you take it back?
Nope, once it leaves the nose, it's gone for good.
No, I meant... Never mind.
Well, Edo, if you're really desperate for cash, you could always... Nah.
What?
Well, I do know a quick way you can make... Nah.
What, Steve?
Well, have you ever been to Mom's Bakery?
Yeah, they've got killer cookies.
That's not all they've got. Mom's Bakery is a front for an illegal gambling casino.
Well, how do you know about this?
My Uncle Cecil used to play roulette there.
Used to? Did he lose all of his money?
Au contraire, mon frère. He won too much. You see, whereas most people lose at gambling, we Urkels possess a sixth sense. When it comes to games of chance, we never, ever lose.
Then let's get over to that casino. You can help me win the money. I need to fix the car.
Except for one big problem. It's illegal. Verboten. A no-no.
That's true, Steve. But it's just that if we did this together, we'd... Nah.
Why?
Well, guys who take risks together usually end up becoming real good friends. You know, hang out a lot.
Best buds?
Exactly. But like you said, it's illegal.
Yes, this could be the first step on a road to the life of crime. What the heck?
So you'll do it, buddy?
Count me in, pal.
Great. I'll pick you up at 8 tonight.
I'll be ready, Eddie. Huh? Huh? Ah! Oh, I gotta hurry home and look at this.
How was the funeral?
Now, Rachel, calm down.
I'm sorry, Harriet. It's just so sad.
I know.
Aunt Clotilda was family. She was our flesh and blood. And now, she's gone. I really wish I'd met her.
Me too. But Rachel, remember, Aunt Clotilda was 94 years old. She lived a long, full life.
Well, how did she die?
Well, she was at the Senior Citizen Center, and she collapsed while she was leading a game of Simon Says.
I'm sorry. When the paramedics got there, they thought 67 people had died.
Excuse me, but what's this?
That's Aunt Clotilda. She has to be cremated and have her ashes scattered over Lake Michigan.
So we're going to rent a boat and do it tonight.
She doesn't have any other relatives?
Only an older sister. But she popped a kneecap during the Simon Says fiasco.
We better start making the arrangements. Mother Winslow, maybe you can help Rachel with some tea.
Mother Winslow,
What, honey?
When you
Bite the big one?
Right. Would you rather be buried or cremated?
Surprise me.
I am home. Oh. Hey, what do we have here? New candy jar?
Hey, Dad.
Now look what you made me do.
Sorry, Dad.
Oh, I got ashes all over the new candy jar. Oh, and inside, too.
Yeah?
We're gonna gamble.
What's the password?
All right. Roses are red.
Violets are blue.
Sugar is sweet.
But
not
as-
sweet.
as-
You. Thanks for the bear claw, Mom.
Anytime, sweetie. Hey, you owe me $1.
Steve, look at this place. We might be in a little over our heads here.
Yeah, maybe, but we're stuck.
How come?
Well, I forgot the password to get out. Look, just pretend like we belong here. Kind of like what I do in my house.
Do you really need a cabin cruiser for 3 hours?
If all you're gonna do is complain about how expensive this is, you can just stay home.
Oh, all right.
You gonna stop complaining?
No, I'm gonna stay home. I mean, you gotta go down to the mortuary and pick up Aunt Mo Floppy anyway. I hate those places. They give me the heebie-jeebies.
We don't have to go pick up Aunt Clotilda. She's right here.
Wait a minute. Isn't that a candy jar?
No, it's an urn.
An urn?
Yeah, Aunt Clotilda is in there.
What?
This is the urn they put her ashes in.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
What's wrong?
It just hit me. I suddenly realized just how much Aunt Clobubba meant to me.
Clotilda.
Clotilda, Clobubba, the point is she's gone. Really, really gone. I've changed my mind. I want to go with you all. I want to pay my respects. You ladies go ahead. I need a moment alone with this. Lord, forgive me if I come up a foot short. Sorry.
It's been a half an hour and we haven't played anything.
Well, actually, Eddie, I'm just not quite sure what to do.
Wait a minute. You told me that all Urkels possess a sixth sense when it comes to gambling.
Well, yes. Although I never had an opportunity to test that ability out. But I'm sure it's just a matter of time until it kicks in.
How long?
It just kicked in. Focusing energy. Nothing.
What do you want?
Nothing. Wow, Mama! Eddie, I think this is the one. Feed this baby.
We hit the jackpot.
Yeah, I gotta get used to this. Mama's in the parlor. Daddy's in the den. Little baby Susan is spitting up again. Dog's at the vet. Kitty's up a tree. Me and my hands are playing Monopoly. Grandma's in the attic. Grandma's in the den. Gotta make the money. Shooting.
It's your bet, sir.
Thank you.
Excuse me, sir. How much have we won?
32 grand.
Thanks. Now, where were we?
It's still your bet, sir.
He's kidding. We're going home.
Eddie, relax. For the last time. Absolutely nothing, and I mean nothing, can stop us now.
Freeze! This is a raid!
Except that.
Rachel, try to control yourself.
I will. I will.
It's over now, Rach. Aunt Clotilda's at peace.
I know.
Harriet, can I speak to you for a moment? Alone?
What is it, Carl?
Well, I've got a little confession to make. Maybe you better sit down for this one.
What have you done this time?
Harriet, darling, sweetheart, honey bunch.
Spit it out, Carl.
Okay, here goes. Well, we didn't really spread your aunt's ashes over Lake Michigan tonight.
Carl, I was there. I saw it.
Well, I know. We spread some ashes, but they weren't your Aunt Clotilda's. At least not all of them.
Well, then whose ashes were they?
Aunt Presto Logs. Well, we may have floated parts of Aunt Clotilda, but which part? Well, only the good Lord can sift that out.
Well, where's the rest of her?
Right over there, that hefty bag. Harriet, it was all a crazy accident. I feel terrible about it. I want to make it up to you.
How?
I know. I'll pop for another hour's boat rental, and we'll all go out and throw the bag over, huh? Sounds good? Oh, I'll get that. You've had a rough day.
Not as rough as Aunt Clotilda.
Hello. Edward. Sure, I got a moment. What's up? You're where?
Carl, what's wrong?
Edward is in jail.
What happened?
He and Steve got busted for gambling. Now, Edward, stop looking around for Steve. he's having this same discussion with his father. Now, let me get this straight. You dented the car. Then, instead of admitting it, you got yourself involved in gambling. Does that about cover it?
Yes, sir.
Sit down, Edward. Edward Arthur Winslow. Son, I am ashamed of you. Don't you know that when you make a mistake, you fess up to it? Trying to cover it up only makes things worse.
Yes, sir.
But apparently, you seem to want to learn these things the hard way. Well, so be it. You're grounded for 3 weeks. And you are to stay away from my car until it learns self-defense. Okay, hit the sack. Well, that's taken care of.
Now let me get this straight. You dumped one of my relatives in a hefty bag. Then, instead of admitting it, you let us spread a log on Lake Michigan. Does that about cover it?
Yes, ma'am.
Sit down, Carl. Carl. Carl Otis Winslow, I'm ashamed of you. When you make a mistake, fess up to it. Trying to cover up only make things worse.
Yes, ma'am.
But apparently, you seem to want to learn these things the hard way. So be it. You're taking me to dinner to Chez Josephine's.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's hit the sack.
Yes, ma'am. Second, one at a time. Now, wait a minute. Hold on a second. We can't all talk at one time. Now, we talk. I can handle it. Thank you. Now, we have a week's vacation. One at a time, where should we go?
Let's go to New York and take in some theater.
Forget New York, girl. I want to go lie on the beach. You know, catch some rays, catch some Z's, catch a man around his knees.
Let's go to Disney World. Good idea.
I think we should pay our respects to Elvis. Let's boogie on down to Graceland.
Well, now, wait a minute. Let's be realistic. I mean, we only have a week's vacation, and I don't want to spend half of it cooped up in a car picking Cheetos off my lap.
Well, where do you want to go?
Lake Geneva.
Like in Switzerland?
No, like in Wisconsin. I mean, we can rent a nice cabin, do a little fishing, a lot of relaxing. Hey, it's perfect.
You mean it's cheaper?
Well, that too. So Lake Geneva it is, right?
Anyway,
Thank you. Now, people, arguing is not the way to settle things in this family, right?
Right.
So we're going to listen, be considerate, and agree on a place that'll make everybody happy, right?
Right.
Okay, so Lake Geneva it is.
You're inviting Harvey Garvey to your party?
Yeah, why not?
Well, for one thing, he only has 4 teeth.
Yeah, but he doesn't eat much.
Hi, ladies. So, how goes the party planning?
Great.
Oh, good. Are you still having it up on your roof?
Yeah.
How'd you talk your parents into having the party up there?
They just got new carpet. They begged me to have it up there.
Maxine, sweetheart, I'm really glad you asked me to cater your party, but if you don't give me more money, I'm going to have to use generic chips and water down the punch.
No problem.
Great. I'll just take the profit from this job and... Fellas, what's up, man? What's up, man?
Wait a minute, you invited Willie and Waldo?
No, they crashed. Isn't that exciting? People are actually crashing my party.
Max, get a grip.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone.
Ooh, Lord, there's Harvey Garvey.
Hello.
Hi, guys. What's so funny?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Does anybody want to dance?
Shit. Hey. Maybe later. We're doing something. Right, guys?
What we doing, Willie?
We're trying to decide what we want to drink.
You don't like punch?
Sure. Especially when it's spiked. Here, have some rum.
No way. Walter, where'd you get those?
My dad's a stewardess.
Drinking is for losers.
Oh, really? Hey, Waldo, say hello to St. Laura.
That's Laura Winslow. Hey, a party.
Willie, why don't you take your bottles and your behind out of here?
Hey, if I leave, I take the booze and the boys with me. Right, guys?
Yeah.
Right, guys?
Yeah.
Laura, if you don't want to drink, fine. But shut up about it. You're gonna ruin my party. Fine. But I don't need to drink to have a good time. Come on, Laura, relax. So some guys had a few drinks. Big deal. Well, maybe you're right. Nothing terrible has happened. Everybody party! You spoke too soon.
Greetings, hostesses with the mostesses. Wow, you guys have got some real A-list people here. Hey,
Max, we gotta liven this place up. Nobody's dancing. I know.
Have no fear, the Earthman is here. I'll have the neighbors complaining in no time. Howdy, duders.
Yo, look, it's Steve the Dweeb.
Not bad, Buckner. I'll bet you were up all night putting that sentence together. You must be exhausted. Why don't you sit down, but not too hard? You don't want to fresh your brain.
Watch it, Urkel. The last guy who talked to me like that was Harvey Garvey.
No, you two guys put the ick in pathetic. Now, come on, guys. There's a bevy of beauties over there just waiting to be swept off their Dr. Shoal. So what do you say, funsters? Let's dance. Well, okay. I'll break the ice. Harv, crank up the music. It's time to do the Urkel. Now, if you want to do the Steve Urkel dance, all you have to do is hitch up your bed, bend your knees, and stick out your pelvis. I'm telling you, baby, it's better than Elvis. Up to the sky and talk through your nose way up high. Spin and dip and jump and cavort and finish it off with a laugh and snort.
What you gonna do, Willie? I'm gonna get Urkel.
Why you gonna do that, Willie?
Because he humiliated me.
But you humiliate me every day.
That's different. You're my friend.
Yeah.
Do the Urkel. Do the Urkel. Do the Urkel.
I've decided, and you're just too smart for me. I've learned I shouldn't mess with the Earthman.
Well, this is a pleasant turn of events. To be quite honest, Buckner, I'd bring you off as being incorrigible.
What did he say?
He called you a gerbil.
Come on, buddy. How about we make a toast to our new friendship?
William, I am truly moved by this gesture.
Word.
What is this, mango? Hey, look! A plane! They're playing, boss! They're playing! Steve! Laura! Oh, you're a sore for side eyes.
Are you all right?
Well, punch! I want more punch! You want more punch?
Steve, calm down.
Why should I, Laura? I'm the pipe of
What's with Steve? He's acting weird, even for him.
Willie told me not to tell.
Tell what?
That he spiked Urkel's punch.
What?
I said he... Hey, you can't trick me.
Come on, everybody! Let's do the Urkel!
Hey, I'm a
Steve, get down from there.
Hey, you gotta get up before you get hurt. Ow! Ow!
Steve, are you okay?
I'm falling! I can't get up!
I've got to get to him. Somebody call 911.
Oh. Ow! Ow! I'm flipping!
Steve, I'm here.
Rachel! Hurry! I can't hold on much longer! Rachel, what are you doing?
Tightrope walking.
You know how to do that?
No. It's okay, Steve. I'm here.
I know you're staying on my finger!
Okay, where'd you hide the booze?
I don't know what you're talking about, officer.
He probably needs the booze that was in my coat, Willie.
Is Steve okay?
Yeah, Rachel's taking him home.
See, officer, everything's fine. We were just having a little fun.
Fun? Steve could have been killed.
Hey, but he wasn't. So chill out, okay?
You just don't get it, do you? You think it's cool to come to a party with a mini bar in your coat? You think it's funny to spike somebody's punch and watch them act like a fool? Well, it's not cool. It's not funny. It's dangerous.
It's also against the law.
Where we going, Willie?
Jail, I guess.
You're going to juvenile hall till your parents pick you up.
Do we get a phone call?
One call.
Can it be a 976 number?
Well, it's confirmed. 6 days and 5 nights at Lake Geneva.
Carl will be happy.
Yeah, I can't wait to see his face when we tell him the good news.
Hi, sweetie. Hi, Mom.
Hi, honey.
Oh, Carl, we've decided where to go on our vacation.
Oh, you have? Have you? You know, I come home from a hard day of fighting crime. And do I hear, hi, Carl, can I get you some trail mix? No, I do not. Well, I guess my vote doesn't count around here. But may I remind you, too, that I bring home darn close to 50% of this family's bacon.
And you eat darn close 90%.
Well, thank you for those kind words, Mother. But I'm merely trying to point out that whenever vacation time rolls around, my desires, my wishes are never even considered. And why? Because I don't matter, do I, Harriet? I don't matter. Once, just once, can we go where I'd like to go? All I'm asking for is one measly little week at one measly little lake.
Carl.
But that's too much to ask. What?
Park it! We already made a reservation.
You already made a reservation. Typical. Well, let's see what hellhole you're dragging me to this time. Lake Geneva?
Yes. We all decided that it would be nice if for once we went where you wanted to go.
Well, gee, thanks, guys. That's swell.
Especially since you've always been so gracious about not getting your own way.
That's just the kind of guy I am. I think I'll just go in the kitchen and make us all some trail mix. Go on.
My whole body hurts. Even my eyelashes hurt. And I think my tongue needs a shave.
Oh, buck up, Steve. I am fixing you a surefire hangover remedy. This will either cure you or kill you.
Either way, I'll be better off.
Sorry.
Oh.
Steve, you have my sympathy. I know how you feel.
Really? Well, tell me about it, Carl.
Well...
Why you had to leave?
Well, the night that I graduated from the police academy, me and my buddies decided to tie one on. Well, most of the night is a blur, but Dawn found me riding a cow down the Dan Ryan Expressway.
Ow! We'll never snort with a hangover. I just blew my adenoids out the back of my head. As God is my witness, liquor will never touch these lips again.
Well, good for you, Steve. Here, chug this down.
Well, I don't know, Carl. It smells rancid.
Well, that means it's ready. Go ahead. Down the hatch. That's it. Go ahead. Yeah. All right. Now, what's the verdict?
Hey, not bad. Rather tasty. I think it did the trick. Uh-oh.
Hey, what's wrong?
Well, I think it just did another trick. I better visit the facilities quickly. Sorry, Lauren, no time to talk. It's time to do the Urkel. If you want to do the Steve Urkel dance, all you have to do is hitch up your pants, bend your knees, and stick out your pelvis. I'm telling you, baby, it's better than that. Up high, spin and dip and jump and cavort and finish it off with a laugh and snort.
What? Why are you so upset?
I do not want to talk about it.
Okay.
I was chasing this young punk across the roof of the Sears Tower. He'd been snatching purses, and I happened to glance over at the edge, and I froze. I started shaking, sweating. I got dizzy. I have not felt that sick since the day I met Steve Urkel.
Well, did you catch the guy?
No, he got away when I started to cry. But heights have always made me a little nervous, but nothing like this has ever happened before.
Carl, how'd you finally get down?
I crawled down the stairs on my hands and knees.
You crawled down 100 flights of stairs?
Well, actually, I slipped and fell and rolled down the last 60.
Dan, losing your breath?
What's so strange? The same thing happens to me when I see Denzel Washington.
Hello? Yes, this is Harriet Winslow. Just a moment, please. Turn on the radio.
What?
Turn on the radio, WDOM.
Harriet, I'm
Turn it on. Sorry to keep you waiting. What can I do for you?
Harriet Winslow, this is Johnny, too talented for Radio Hawkins. If you can name this blast from the past and the artist, you will win a bright, shiny, new red VW Cabriolet. You haven't won it yet, honey. Okay, Harriet Winslow, name this rockin' oldie.
I know it, I know it.
Ooh, what is it? What is it? What is it?
Hey, baby! What do you want?
No, Hey Baby is the name of the song. It's by Bruce Chanel.
Hey, baby, by Bruce Chanel.
We have a winner. You are now the owner of a brand new, beautiful red cabriolet. Hello? Maybe we lost her.
Right here, Johnny, baby.
Good. We'll call back and arrange for a time for you to pick up your car. And hey, if you're a looker, we'll go for a ride.
Thank you. I want a car!
You want a car?
I want a car, want a car, want a car, want a car!
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Who won a car?
I did.
Wrong. I want a car.
Uh-oh. They call me, not you.
Harriet, I knew the answer. You knew diddly squat.
That's my car. But I'll let you use it.
Harriet, it's my car. And if you pay me, I'll let you use it.
Rachel, I'm trying to be nice here.
So am I.
Listen here, Rachel. The man got on my nerves. You didn't know what I
You know, I think...
What out, Ray?
Now, what was I saying?
How am I doing, son?
Great, Dad. But, how many times are you going to chase a crook up a stepladder?
Dr. Van Lowe says that I should take it one step at a time, gradually building to greater heights.
Makes sense.
I want to thank you for helping me out, son, today. I really appreciate it.
Hey, Dad. I'm always there for you.
Oh, thanks, son.
Are you okay?
I think so. I just wish I hadn't put that ding-dong in my pocket.
Steve, what do you want?
I don't remember, but I'll tell you what I don't want. No more games of Squish the Urkel.
Steve, it's not a game. I'm just working on a little problem that I have.
Care to fill me in?
Not really.
Well, come on, Carl. It's me, Steve. Share.
Well, I maybe sort of have a little problem with heights.
Oh, acrophobia, huh? Well, I was formerly cursed with gymnophobia. Fear of nudity.
Steve, I know we're sharing and all of that, but I really don't want to hear about it.
Fair enough, but I know what you're going through. I mean, I showered in a wetsuit until I was 10.
I know I'm going to be sorry for asking this, but, well, how did you overcome your fear of nudity?
Well, one hot summer night, I said enough is enough. I snuck into the amusement park and marched into the Hall of Mirrors. I ripped off my clothes and forced myself to look at my reflection from 150 different angles. Oh, it was a nightmare. But it did the trick.
I was right. I'm sorry I asked.
Well, maybe you could overcome your fear, too. Why don't you buck up and go bungee jumping?
Oh, no way. I get the willies just thinking about heights. No, my doctor recommends that I take it slow.
Well, okay. If you want to listen to some medical guy.
Lieutenant Murtaugh.
Winslow? Kid?
Well, sir, this is a pleasant surprise. Come in.
This isn't a social call.
Oh, I see. Steve. Steve, this is police business.
Oh, great. I love that stuff.
You look familiar.
We met once. You showed me a picture of your dog.
Right.
So, how is old Bloodfang?
He's dead.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Like that's gonna bring him back.
Did they actually give this guy bullets?
So, sir, what brings you to this neck of the woods?
Winslow, I've always thought of you as a cop's cop. A top cop. A no-holds-barred, non-stop cop.
Well, thank you, sir.
You can imagine my shock when I found out you're a panty waist.
Excuse me, sir?
The hot topic in the officer's steam room is that you're afraid of heights.
What? Who said that?
One Sergeant Charles Carnelli. I, of course, immediately defended you.
Thank you, sir.
I told Carnelli that no one in my command is a wimp. Then I snapped him smartly with my towel. Sergeant, I suggest you make an appointment to see the police psychologist.
Well, sir, I don't
Winslow,
think
I'm going to be captain soon, and I'd like to see you make lieutenant to take my place. Now, that's not going to happen if you're up on some roof, sweating and puking.
Well, sir, let me put your mind at ease. I'm not really afraid of heights. It's just a vicious rumor.
Rumor?
Yes, sir. Like the one that was going around about you and the stripper.
Oh. Right. That's very reassuring.
Oh, I am in trouble now. I am in deep Bandini. Oh. What am I gonna do?
Wait a minute. I just booked a stateroom on the SS Inspiration. Why, I have a surefire way to cure your fear of heights.
Well, I don't want to hear about it. I'll just take Lieutenant Murtaugh's advice and go see the police psychologist.
Fine. You can spend the next 5 years on a couch whining about your mommy, or you can eradicate your fear of heights in just one day.
One day sounds good. What's your plan?
I'll pick you up tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. All you have to do is trust me and do exactly what I say.
Uh-oh.
Carl, are you okay?
Oh, fine. You expect me to go up in a hot air balloon?
Yeah?
Bye.
Wait, Carl. You have to go up in that thing.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. It's the perfect way to get over your fear of heights. And remember, if you don't conquer this phobia, you can kiss your badge goodbye.
Don't these things go really, really high?
Sure, but we'll try to keep it around 5,000 feet.
5,000?
Can't go much higher than that without oxygen. Otherwise, your head will explode.
Bye.
Okay, gentlemen, we're ready to go.
You hear that, Carl? It's liftoff time. What do you say? Come on.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Wild Blue Yonder Phillips.
Hi, I'm Carl Yellowbelly Winslow.
Is this your first time up?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine too.
Hi.
I'm just kidding. You have a fear of heights, don't you?
Well, yes, I do.
No, you're not my first customer with that problem. Let me assure you, hot air ballooning is a completely safe and risk-free activity.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, why don't you guys just climb in, make yourselves comfortable?
I am not getting in there with that thing on his head.
Party pooper. Come on, big guy. Come on.
I'm just gonna get my maps and I'll be right back. Oops, wrong way.
Oh, gee, I wonder what this does.
Steve! Steve! Steve!
Oh, it makes it go up.
Right! Now make it go down!
Okay. Well, maybe if I pull it again, it'll go down. Nope. This seems to be a one-way deal.
I gotta get out of here! I gotta get out of here!
Carl, you'll snap an end cap. Besides, I think I got it figured out. It must be 1 pull for up and 2 pulls for down. Good news, Carl. The rope is unstuck.
Get us down! Get us down!
I'm still working on that. You should open your eyes and look around. Why, this view will take your breath away.
My. The DJ asked for Harriet Winslow, and that's why the car belongs to me.
Harriet, for the last time, the car belongs to me. And you know why? Because I look better in red.
Well, red does bring out your eyes.
All right, that did it, short stuff. I have just
Let me
about
tell
had
you
with
something,
you.
Richard. I'm gonna tell you
You two should be ashamed, acting like chuckleheads.
Lay it on him, Grandma. Sorry, I got emotional.
Now, you both know perfectly well there are things more important than a silly car. Like family. You two are sisters. And if something nice happens to one, the other should be happy.
She's right. You can have the car.
No, Harriet, it's yours. After all, the radio station did call you, not me.
Yeah, but you gave the right answer, so stop arguing and take the stupid car.
Wait a minute. I don't want to take the stupid car. I mean, after all, I can be just as unselfish as you know.
In a pig's eye.
You call it a pig. You know, I have a good man.
You two are fighting like dogs over a bone. Just sell the car and split the money 50-50.
Now, that's a good idea.
The best. Let's go celebrate.
Hey, let's go shopping. Gifts for everybody. I'll give a purse.
Girl, I like your style.
I'm glad that's over. And when Dad gets home, he'll be happy, too.
Yeah, he's out with Steve. I know he's happy right now.
Okay, we're doing much better. Your last ring was much shorter. Now look down again, only a little longer this time. Very good, Carl. You're making real progress.
Yeah.
Carl,
Get us down, Steve. Get us down!
relax, Carl. When the air inside the balloon cools sufficiently, we'll begin to descend. Now, we don't know where or when, but those are the imponderables that make life interesting.
So we have nothing to worry about?
Correct, Rooney.
What's that noise?
Ooh, neat. A 727's coming right in.
Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, how close is it gonna come?
It's hard to say. Oh, look, they're serving chicken Kiev.
Are you okay?
I think so. I just stared the Grim Reaper right in the face. And let me tell you, he's one ugly dude. Oh. Carl, do you realize you just saved my life?
Yeah, I guess I did.
But you forgot about your fear of heights. You did what had to be done without even thinking about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I did, didn't I? Hey, I'm cured. Almost.
I think your job worries are over, big guy. Whether you're on the ground or up in the air, you'll always be the world's greatest cop.
Gee, thanks, Steve.
You know, Carl, this could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Don't push it, Steve.
You should have seen the big guy. He was amazing. Not only did he conquer his fear of heights, but he also saved my life.
Aw. Well, Steve was the one that was really amazing. He piloted that baby like he was born in a balloon.
Oh, once I understood the physics of it, Carl, it was nothing. Living with my father, you learn a lot about expanding gases.
Thank you for sharing that with us.
Oh, my pleasure. Well, I better go.
Oh, well, don't go now.
My parents get cranky if I don't have dinner ready on time.
Read those books all morning. Got a big test coming up?
No, this is Black History Month. Did you know that an African American helped design the blueprint for Washington, D.C.?
Yep. Benjamin Banneker.
Hey, not bad.
Hey, your old man has read a book or two.
Now, for the championship and the toaster oven, who made the first patented shoe sewing machine?
Buzz!
Grandma.
It was Jan Masslinger in 1883.
Hey, that's right. How'd you know that?
Who do you think bought his first pair of shoes?
Hey, look. Here's something I didn't know. Alexander Dumas was black.
The guy that wrote The Three Musketeers?
Yeah.
Most people don't know that.
Why? Don't they teach black history at your school?
Yeah, but only for 1 month.
That's 1 month longer than they taught it to me.
Now, that really bugs me. I mean, we've made important contributions to this country for over 300 years. But you wouldn't know it looking at most history books. It's not fair.
Well, sweetheart, if you feel that strongly, maybe you should do something about it.
Maybe I will.
Okay. Now, let's give this baby another shot.
Way to go, Mr. Fix-It.
Ugh, what is this? If you have to ask, pass.
Oh, hi, my little Jello mold. Oh, so Miss Steuben, what looks good?
Summer.
Oh, Miss Steuben, you're a joke a year. Ah, Principal Shinada-san.
Urkel.
Ah, so, Chikaguru no tenki o oru ga?
よし、しかし雨が降れば、柵が水を得る。
Sonami Mitsorogu ga.
Steve, I'm saving the seat.
Oh, why, how thoughtful. Oh, it's lunchtime in the school cafe. Doo-da, doo-da. Gonna set my place and feed my face all the doo-da day.
Steve.
Gonna set my place.
Steve.
And I'll feed my face. Steve!
Stephen, do we have to go through this every day?
Well, Miss Steuben, it's a well-known fact that a pleasant dining environment aids digestion. Try it. It may brighten your complexion, which, truth be told, is a smidge on the sallow side.
Listen, everybody. I have an idea that I want to run by you.
Oh. Is this the idea I heard you telling Maxine this morning as I trailed behind you at the mutually agreed upon distance of 20 feet?
Yeah. Now, what I like...
Because it's a humdinger of an idea, but you tell it, my little crouton.
Thank you. Now, as I was trying to say, every February we study Black history, but only during that month.
Oh, I love this part.
Now, I'm not trying to criticize you, Miss Steuben. You're a great history teacher.
Oh, thank you, Laura. You know, I always
Miss
try to make...
Steuben, please, don't interrupt. It's very rude.
So, anyway, I thought, why not add a Black history class to the curriculum? That way, we can study it all year long.
Isn't that a great idea? Oh, it's a pearl of wisdom from my little oyster.
Clam up. So, I thought if everyone signed these petitions, we had a better chance of getting a class.
This is terrific, Laura. Let me be the first to sign.
Well, I'll be the second to sign as soon as Miss Grabby Pin finishes. Thanks for signing. Hold it. That's my pen. Thank you very much.
Urkel, go away. We don't want to have to dunk you again.
As long as you don't bank me in, it's fine. Hey, let me show you a few moves. Ooh, don't mess with me, don't mess with me.
Hey, check it out, man.
Okay, guys, showtime's over. I have vital information to share with you.
Urkel, I told you 1,000 times I refuse to take polka lessons.
Believe it or not, guys, this even tops polka. We're trying to get a Black History class here at school. It'll help us appreciate the past, thereby contributing to the present and preparing us for the future. So I like all your John Hancocks right here.
Sounds good to me.
There you go, man. Oh, thanks a lot, guys. Well, that was easy. Thanks. Good toots, dudes. Thanks.
Steve.
Oh, Mara, look at all the signatures I got.
Ooh, good work. I got a bunch, too.
Oh, well, I got most of the basketball team. I guess it's on to the swim team next. I can't wait to show off my backstroke. Did I do that?
Steve, no more demonstrations, okay?
Good idea.
But I appreciate all your help.
Oh, well, anytime, my cute little crusader. I believe in you and I believe in your cause.
Well, I appreciate that, Steve. Hey, my locker's open. Oh, my God.
Laura, what's wrong?
If you want Black history, go back to Africa.
What?
She's still pretty upset. She didn't touch her dinner.
Well, Harriet, what are those people teaching down at that school? Their own version of the 3 R's? Reading, writing, and racism?
Carl, calm down. It's not the school's fault.
Well, is she still crying?
Every time she stops, she starts all over again. Carl.
Harriet, I just feel so helpless. My daughter's been hurt, and I can't do a thing about it. I can't even tell her that it won't ever happen again.
I know. You know, I was exposed to this sort of thing when I was growing up. But I always hoped it would be different for my kids.
Come on, Harriet. The people that did this to us are teaching that same garbage to their kids.
Carl, I'm up in Laura's room, and she looks at me. And she asks, "Why, Mom? Why would somebody do this to me?" And I hear myself telling her the same things my mother told me. Some people are ignorant. They're afraid. They hate anybody and anything that's different.
And what'd she say?
She looked at me with tears in her eyes. And she said, "Why, Mom?"
Laura? What happened?
Daddy, everything's a mess.
Laura, did somebody do something to you?
No, it's the whole school. The black kids won't talk to the white kids. People are calling each other names, taking sides. And it's all my fault.
Your fault?
If I had started that petition, none of this would have happened. I just wanted to make things better, but I ended up making them worse.
Honey, that's not true. None of this is your fault.
That's right. That petition was a great idea.
Oh, it wasn't. Wish I had never done it. I just wish it would all go away, Daddy.
Would you two excuse us? I'd like to speak to my granddaughter alone.
But, Mom...
Scoot, honey, scoot. Laura, do you mind if your old grandmother tells you a story?
Grandma, you're not old.
Good answer. No wonder you're my favorite grandchild. Sit down, honey. Laura, when I was about your age, I loved to read, just like you. But our little town only had one library, and it was for whites only.
You couldn't check out a book?
I couldn't even go in. And even then, I knew it wasn't right. So one day, I decided to do something about it. So I walked in the library. Sugar, I couldn't believe my eyes. There were thousands of books just sitting there waiting to be read.
Did they let you take one?
The librarian, a white man that I had known all my life, pushed me out into the street and told me never to come back.
Did you cry?
All the way home. And the next day, I cried all the way back to the library.
You went back?
Every day for 6 months. People stopped and stared, called me names, and some even spit at me.
Weren't you scared?
Was I ever? And sometimes I was sorry I ever started the whole thing. But I didn't quit. Finally, one rainy day, I walked in dripping wet. And that same man that pushed me out shook his head and gave me a library card.
Wow.
And from that day on, everybody could use that library. Sugar, I realize you're having a hard time. But you've got to stand up for whatever you believe in, or things will never change. This library card is proof that one person can make a difference. You understand? Come here, let me give you some sugar. Love you.
Guys, look at all these important black men and women. We've got so many posters, we're running out of walls.
Dr. George F. Grant patented the first wooden golf tee in 1899. Now, gee, that's ironic. Here it is 92 years later, and we still can't tee off at some country clubs.
Well done.
Wow. It looks great.
It sure does. I'll get it. Steve, I couldn't have done this without you.
Oh, please, Laura, you're making me blush.
You know, I just don't get why people are so afraid of our history.
Well, because it's different. And believe you me, I know what being different is all about.
Well, Steve, it's not so much that you're different. It's just, you're kind of...
Different. I'm a square peg in a round world. An argyle in a world of tube socks. A zipper in a world of Velcro. But you know what? That's okay. I don't mind being different. I like who I am, and I'm not changing for anybody.
Well, I admire you for that.
Oh, pshaw, you're making me blush again.
Oh, Laura, this looks great. You've done a wonderful job.
Whoa. But,
Is there a problem, Principal Shimada?
Yes, a big one.
Mr. Shimada, if you would just let me explain. You see
Those posters, highly inflammatory. We have a serious situation at this school. Racial tension. These posters can only fan the flames. As principal of this school, I will not allow my flames to be fanned.
Well, easy, Edgar. Don't get your shorts in a knot.
These posters must be removed immediately.
Oh, no.
Garrett A. Morgan invented the stoplight?
That's right.
I didn't know there were so many black inventors.
Me neither. Dr. Daniel Hill Williams performed the first open heart surgery? I thought it was Christian Bernard.
No, he did the first heart transplant.
Mr. Shimada, the posters seem to be bringing the kids together.
Just as I predicted.
Mr. Shimada, all this information can be found in these books. I mean, these would make great textbooks for a Black History course.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Edgar, a Black History course would only serve to enhance your otherwise drab and predictable curriculum. And it would undoubtedly prevent the unfortunate rabble-rousing that has taken place in these hallowed halls the past few days. And furthermore,
Mr. Shimada, I've spoken to several teachers, and we would all welcome the opportunity to present a more balanced view of American history.
Way to go, Scooby-Doo!
Laura, there is a school committee meeting next month. Maybe you could come and recommend that a Black History class be made part of the curriculum.
I'll be there.
Oh. Zukaku ni, Edgar.
Arigato, Steve.
Stuben-san mo anata ga inshouzukero to watashi wa umu.
多分映画以降はために聞くね。
Screwdriver.
Screwdriver.
Pliers.
Pliers.
Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie Roll.
Okay, Rich. Now let's see if this operation was a success. Hey, Rich, we did it!
Better pop for a new one. Fat chance.
Hi.
How'd the committee meeting go?
Yeah, did you give him the old Winslow 1-2 punch?
Well, I hate to brag, but I knocked him dead. I think we have